Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're just going to jump right into the tutorial, starting with that transition shade from the Nude Awakening palette from Wet n Wild. For me, it's a great transition shade for my eyeshadow, but I also used it for both my eyebrows and my nose contour. Now, a nose contour is definitely much cheaper than a nose job, which I don't know. I'm not opposed to the idea. Not that I think that I have a big nose, but I definitely have a little bit of a crooked nose, and I might like to get that straightened out sometime in the near future. But if I do go under the knife, it's going to be for a lower facelift and a neck lift, so I can finally shave this beard once and for all. I'm deepening up that crease with Copper Plate, which is a discontinued MAC eyeshadow. I recently rediscovered this one. It's pretty rare that I do a cool toned look, but I could definitely see myself reaching for this color more often. I feel like when I do a cool toned look, I actually prefer it when it's paired with something warm. So like doing a blue color on the lid and pairing that with like a warm or like orangey transition shade, which I know is kind of a basic look really, but just an overall all cool toned look is just not my thing. This one's okay, but it's definitely not gonna be like a go-to for me. The Morphe R38 brush, and honestly all of the Morphe brushes that I have, for the most part, I fucking love them. They're such great brushes and they're so affordable. The R38 in particular, for blending out a transition color, it just seamlessly buffs that edge out. It's also really good for highlighting. I made a whole video on my favorite brushes, which is probably 10-15 videos ago, so you can go ahead and check that out to refer to all of my favorite brushes. But this one in particular is just so good for blending, and it's great for highlighting, especially if you want more of like that pinpoint accurate color right on your cheekbone and you can still blend it out from there. It's really great for that. I'm definitely putting together a shopping list for Morphe because I do want to pick up some more brushes, and I also want to pick up some more of their eyeshadows. In particular, the bright colored eyeshadow palette, mostly because I do have a lot of colorful eyeshadows in my collection, but I don't really have a lot of those like bright neon colors, and I've been really into that lately. Plumage by MAC. This color is great. It's very similar to the color Swallow from Jeffree Star's Androgyny palette, but I actually prefer Plumage because it's really deep and it's really dark, but it still reads as like that teal color, where Swallow just kind of gets muddy the more that you blend it out. Yeah, I've been really liking blue eyeshadow looks lately, and even more than that, I've actually been really liking blue highlighter. Posh Pepper Beauty's Peacock highlighter looks really fucking cool on the cheekbones. I've also been bringing back black eyeshadow, which I never really did a whole lot. I just feel like it really helps to define my eyes, especially on the inner and outer corners. It really just adds some definition there, where I normally don't do like a winged liner or anything to really define the upper lash line, because with my eyes being as deep set as they are and slightly hooded, if I use an eyeliner on the top, it seems like it just kind of takes away from all that color and all that work I did with the eyeshadow. Now, I'm definitely into eyeliner on the waterline, and most days I don't go without. Now, I did recently discover the Maybelline eyeliners, and I believe they're a gel formula in the pencil form. I got the black one, but they have them in other colors, so I think I'm gonna pick up a few more of those. Sun Pepper Pigment from MAC. This is my all-time favorite. I don't know why I don't use this one more often than I do. The MAC pigments, I've said this before, they work so much better applied to a glitter adhesive, even more than wetting them with a setting spray. So this is how I always use them. I'll start with a brush, I'll go back in with my finger just to pat in and really create more intensity with those. Definitely expect to see more of this color in future videos. And also expect to see more of the Dazzle shadows. I picked up a bunch of these and I rarely ever use them, but when I do, I fucking love them. I like them a lot better than the Urban Decay Moondust shadows, and I love them for an inner corner highlight. And like I said in my last video, I've been really liking to do a more intense color on that inner corner highlight and not necessarily making it brighter and lighter, but making it more intense and just having like a different kind of color there. So I think that 2018 is going to be the year of the darker, intense inner corners. So expect that. Glitter on the inner corner, I love that. Maybe some rhinestones. We'll see. It's a new year. I want to do some new looks. This extended play Giga Black Lash from MAC, I actually recently discovered that I like that one for tight lining. That brush is just so tiny that it gets right in there at the root of the lashes and really just fills that gap that sometimes happens. As far as eyebrows, I'm definitely doing them darker for videos and for pictures. I keep them a lot lighter in real life because they look more natural in real life, the lighter that I keep them. But I have noticed watching back my footage and videos that lighter brows get blown out on video and you just can't see them as well. So I definitely like to darken them up just for my videos. The Glam Gold highlighter, no explanation needed. Definitely love that. Great for the cheekbones, great for an inner corner highlight. The Buxom Lip Plumping Lip Gloss is probably my favorite formula of all of the lip plumpers out there. It doesn't burn at all. In fact, it feels really cold on the lips. It almost feels like you rubbed an ice cube on your lips, or maybe like some Listerine. It kind of has that feeling about it. And I don't know if it's all in my head, but I feel like when I look in the mirror 20 minutes later, they definitely do look larger. You know, not as large as getting some Juvederm in there, but that's coming soon. And that is the final look. Definitely not a go-to look for me, but I don't know. I had fun creating it, and I hope you had fun watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Tell all your friends about it so that they know to watch. And I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.